Hi guys, so please confirm whether you guys can able to see my screen or not.
Yes, sir, it is visible.
Okay, thank you. Okay, so till yesterday we have discussed about how to launch a Windows machine, and also we have discussed about how to launch a Linux machine. So what is RDP and what is SSH? What are the differences between RDP versus SSH? Okay, what is putty? What is puttygen? How we will convert .pem file to .ppk file in case of Linux machine? Okay, and how we are directly getting the password with the help of .pem file for Windows instance. All these things we have discussed till yesterday. Okay, so and also I have shown how to connect to a Linux machine with browser based approach and also with the help of putty and puttygen. Okay, so let me show that once again. Okay, so these are the instances currently running in my machine, in my AWS account. Okay, so Linux is the machine. So we'll try to connect this machine first. So select this instance and click on connect. Okay, so if you want to directly access this instance through browser, then you have to go to EC2 instance connect and click on connect. See, so Amazon Linux to AMI. So EC2 user is the username. IP once this is the DNS name. Okay, so this is your Linux machine. So through browser you are accessing this Linux machine which is located at Sydney region. Is this clear, guys?
Clear, sir.
Yeah. So the second approach is with the help of putty and puttygen. Okay, so this is the putty application. First load, see, Linux password.ppk. This is the ppk file we have downloaded at the time of launching our instance. If we supply, sorry, okay, Linux key.pem. Okay, so this is the file we have downloaded at the time of launching our instance, Linux key.pem file. If we supply this file to puttygen, so it will give us the ppk file, which will act as a password to get connect to Linux instance. Okay, so I am supplying this. Okay, click on OK, save as private key. Okay, I don't want to add any extra passphrases to protect this ppk file. Okay, but today's date is 02 June Linux. Is this clear, guys? What are you guys following or not? What I have done, guys, I have just supplied the .pem file to puttygen application so that puttygen application will give me the ppk file, which will act as a password. With the help of that only, I can able to connect to Linux machine. Is that clear?
Clear, sir.
Yeah. So now,
In order to get private key, we use this puttygen, right, sir?
sir, in order to get
Generate
the ppk file, yeah,
PPK
public
file,
private
yes.
key. PPK stands for public private key.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. So now we have to use the application putty. In case of Windows, we have to use remote desktop, RDF. So here we have to enter the host name. Okay, host name is nothing but username along with the DNS name. The combination is called as host name. So go to SSH here. See, this is the EC2-54. This is the Guys, please try to join by 9:10, guys. Okay. So I am already giving the 10 minutes of grace time, right? Yeah. Just to copy this public DNS name. This complete is called as a host name. Copy this and paste in host name section. Okay. Click on this SSH and select this auth, and here private key file for authentication. So go to browse and 02 June linux.ppk. Okay. Select this and upload this and click on open. Connect once. So here login as, so we have to enter our username. So what is our username here? EC2-user is the username. We have to enter that. See, you're able to see whatever we have seen when we connected to Linux machine through browser. The same thing are you guys able to see with the help of Putty application as well?
Yes, sir.
So this is the Linux machine with CLI, guys. So this is same as in Windows. Same. So this one and this one is same. Here C is the root user. So here it is EC2. Okay. CD space slash var. Here you can able to see this tilde, right? The one I have selected tilde. So that tilde is nothing but the root directory, guys. Okay. I have changed it to var directory, cd-var. Here C underscore users is C is the root directory. Under C we are now users. Okay. See, now we are at C drive. Here we are at root directory. Root directory is denoted with tilde. Now we change it to the directory called var. In Linux, we call them as directories. In Windows, we call them as folders. Both are same, only the naming convention is different. Is this clear, guys?
So CD slash var is the command, sir, in order
Yes,
to
cd
change
means
the.
change directory to
Okay,
slash var. Var is the directory name. To this directory, it will be, now we are in this directory.
okay. So why, sir? Thus from tilde directory to we have changed to var. Why is it so?
I just explained you how to change from one directory to other directory. That's it.
Okay, so changing directory is a command for. Okay, okay, got it, sir.
Okay. So this and this both are same. These are CLI interfaces, command line interfaces. So whatever the operation we want to perform, we have to do it through command line only. So we have to remember those commands and we have to know how to execute those commands and what is the command will be used for what purpose. So all these things, whatever the list of commands that we will be using as part of our DevOps course, so that I will be discussing in the coming classes. First, we are discussing only how to connect to that machine. What are the different ways to connect to Linux machine that we are discussing. The first one is browser-based approach. The second one is with the help of putty and puttigen. So you may feel this is little bit lengthy when it compares to browser-based approach. Yes or no? So when it comes to browser-based, we are directly click on connect and we can able to connect to that machine. But when it comes to putty and puttigen, we have to get the password from one application. Once we got the PPK file and we have to open one more application and there we have to enter the DNS name and we have to supply that PPK file and then only we can able to connect to Linux machine. You may feel this is little bit lengthy, but this is also one of the approach. Okay. And the most popular one and all the industry standard is everyone will use MobiXterm. MobiXterm is also one of the application. Okay. So that is also just like Putty, but it will be having some vast features. There we can do some customizations also. Okay. We'll see that one as well now. Okay. Close the session. See guys, for the time being, I have already downloaded. My laptop is little bit slow, so that is the reason I have already downloaded and installed in my machine just now only. Now I will show it again how to install, how to download, and how to install the application. Okay, so in the Google type MOBA Exterm download. Okay, so click on the first link, whatever you found, MOBA Exterm.MOBATech. MOBATech is the company, and that company has given this application. So click on this MOBA Exterm X server. So commercial purpose, I mean commercial purpose in the sense, if a company wants to use that application, they have to pay some money and they will go with professional edition. Okay, so as we are individuals and we will use this home edition. Okay, so click on download. So these are the two flavors are available: MOBA Exterm Home Edition V22, Portable Edition, and Installer Edition. So you can download anything, guys. Okay, so let's go for Installer Edition. So if you click on this, okay, a zip file will be downloaded, guys. So this is the zip file. Okay, go to here. Is there in download section. Okay, see. So this is the one which is downloaded, guys. After that, you have to right click, okay, and click on extract all. Okay, after clicking this extract all, you will get this window. F mobile, I mean, whatever the folder you are there in your laptop, so there a folder will be created with the same name, and everything will be extracted into this folder. Okay, click on extract. So after this, okay, this folder will be created and all these two files will be extracted here. After that, you have to click on this MOBA Exterm installer. Okay, you have to click on next, 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 and submit. That's it. So that this application will be installed. Okay, is this clear, or you want me to explain anything?
It's clear, sir.
Okay, yeah. So once it is done, a launching icon, I mean, that will be available on your desktop, guys. Okay, so MOBA Exterm. Okay, so this icon will be available on your desktop. So what we have to do is we have to double click on this MOBA Exterm application so that it will get opened. So this is the launching page. Okay, and after that, what you have to do is you have to click on sessions, click on new session, and here what to which instance we want to connect, which AMI, it is the Linux machine. So what should be the
SSH.
one? Should we select SSH or should we select
SSH.
RTP?
SSH.
We have to select SSH. Click on SSH, and here give the remote host. That is nothing but your host name. Okay, this is the host name. Copy this and enter here. Okay, so after that, click on advanced SSH settings. Okay, we have to submit the host name along with the PEM file. So here, how we are going to connect, guys, with the help of PEM file only. While creating the, I mean, while launching the Linux instance, we have downloaded one key pair, right? That is nothing but .pem file.
Yes, sir. Same file.
Yeah, so we have to give that as an input. We are directly using the PEM file as the password. We are not retrieving any separate password and we are again entering that password. Okay, we are directly supplying that PEM file, and after that we can able to connect to the Linux machine. Okay, so click on this use private key option and browse the PEM file wherever it is located. So what is the PEM file, guys? Linux key.pem. Yes or no? This is the PEM file. This is the key pair we have downloaded at the time of launching our Linux instance.
Yes, sir.
We have to supply this directly. Click on open. So it will be supplied here. Now click on OK. So login as, what is your username? EC2-user. Can you able to see the same screen, guys?
Yes, sir. Same.
Here at root directory, if you want to change to any other directory, cd slash var, see, change it to var. Did you see any difference in the Linux instance after we have connected to it? No, right? So whatever we have seen while we connected with browser-based approach, and whatever we have seen when we connected with the help of Puttygen application and with the help of mobile extern. So all the three screens are same, yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Because all these three ways are to get connect to Linux machine only. One is with browser based, and the second one is with Putty and Puttygen, and the third one is with this one. You can connect if you want to connect to one more machine, guys, one more Linux instance. You can click on this new tab here. Okay, session SSH and give the same host name and the PEM file, and you can able to connect to other machine as well. Is it easy or not?
Yes, sir. Yes. So we can connect multiple machines, sir, in one.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, right? If you want to connect to multiple machines, see guys, this is just like your Google Chrome browser only, guys. So if you want to connect to multiple instances, you have to click on new tab. Okay, click on session SSH. Okay, here you can enter whatever the username, I mean whatever the host name you want to connect, and click on advanced SSH settings and give the PEM file and click on OK, so that one more machine will be connected here. So that with the help of this single mobile external application, you can able to connect to multiple instances in a single place. Got it or not?
Yeah, sir. Okay, sir.
Okay.
Okay, sir.
Any doubts?
Sir, username you have written easy to user, right?
Yes, yes.
So it is available in that instance only, right?
Yes, it is
For
available in that
every
instance
for
only.
every instance, it changes or it will stay
It will
same.
changes. It will changes.
Okay.
May change or it may not be changed. Okay, so because that is not the unique identifier which will be used to identify your Linux machine. Okay, username along with the DNS name. So that combination is unique.
Okay.
Okay.
So we can find it in our instance only, right? SSS
Yes.
near SSS client, right?
Yes. Yes. Here only we can find it. Here, see SSH hyphen this one Linux PEM. Linux
Okay.
key.pem is our PEM file.
Okay.
EC2 user at the rate EC254. See, this is the DNS name
Okay.
and this is the username.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
For every instance, it might be same or change. We don't know, right?
Yeah, we don't know that.
Okay.
Okay. Any doubts? Okay. So now we will discuss about what is web server, how to launch a web server. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So this is the user one. Okay. So accessing with the help of laptop. Okay. And this is Google, Facebook. Okay. Yeah. So whenever a user submits a request from browser, let's say user has typed www.google.com. So that request will go to the Google server. Okay. So the Google server will take the request and it will send the response back to the user whoever requested. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So in the same way, a user submit a request to IRCTC website. Okay. Under this website, there are many pages are available. Okay. So if you see IRCTC, okay. So this is the website. Okay. So this is the home page. Okay. So this is the home page. This is one of the page. So if you click on trains, there are multiple options are available here. So if you click on book ticket, yeah. So if you click on PNR inquiry, that will be redirected to some different page. So previously we have seen one page. Okay. After that, it will be redirected to one more page. And again from here, if you enter some name here, okay, PNR number, something like this, and you click on get status. So you have seen some validations have happened and you are seeing something else. Okay. If you enter a correct detail and if you click on get status, you will see some more, an extra page, some different page with the list of details that whatever you have requested. Okay. So here, so this is one page. Okay. This is home page. Okay. And this home page is linked to so these many number of pages. All these are different web pages, guys. Okay. So here, if you click submit, if you click something, if you enter something on your home page, so based on the request you have made, that request is delegated to the required web page here. Okay. And from this web page to again, if you click on home, you will see this one. It will come back as a response. And from this web page to this web page, there will be one more link. Okay. And from here to here is also one more link will be there. Okay. So all these web pages are logically linked with each other. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So this is the home page. From this home page, you can redirect to any other web page that is available on that website. Okay. So here website is nothing but a collection of web pages. Yes or no? So this, by combining all these things, we call it as a this is a web application. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
This is a website or web application. Okay. So web application means something which can be accessed through web is called a web application. What is an application, guys? An application is nothing but a group of programs, a collection of programs. Yes or no? So here, all these web pages will constitute a single website. So this is called as a web application, which will serve some specific purpose. So here, IRCT is one of the web application. We can access through web, and it contains lot of pages. One page is linked to other pages. Logically, each one is having some relationship. Okay. So where this web application is available, guys? This application is available in IRCT web server. Yes or no? You
Yes,
are
sir.
accessing this application, guys. So you are accessing this application through your browser means this application has to reside in somewhere, right?
Yes, sir. To
Okay.
IRCTC only we can
Yeah.
able to see
So
all the web pages.
yes, so there should be a web server. Okay, so the web server is nothing but that is also basically it's a server. Okay, so simple example. Now IRCT is a company. That company is having one server. In that server, this web application is installed. Okay, so whenever a request comes to this IRCTC, the web server will take that request. Okay, and it will delegate your request to requested pages, and that page will come as a response on your browser. Is that clear?
Clear, sir.
Ah. So here, what is web server, guys? So web server is nothing but a normal laptop or normal machine or which is highly configured machine that will act as a server. So web server means it's not something which is completely different from your local machine. So for simple example, so there is one building is there. Okay, a plain building is there. Okay, so if we set up all the infrastructure that is related to hospital, we have set up multiple diagnostic centers, we have set up beds, we have set up doctor rooms, all the medical infrastructure is set up in that building. Then that building is called as a hospital. Yes or no?
Sir.
In the same way, the plain building is there. In that building, we have set up the infrastructure which is helpful to teach the students. We have arranged all the blackboards, we have arranged all the markers, and we have arranged all the lab related computers, and we have arranged benches and playground and everything. Then that building is called as a school. Yes or no? So here, basically, it is just a building only. But so based on the infrastructure available in that building, then it will be called as a school or a hospital or college or court. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
In the same way, every machine, first of all, everything is a machine only. But on which purpose we are using that machine? What kind of packages we have installed in that machine? Based on that, it will be called as a web server or database server or some other server. Okay, if some server is called as a web server means the web related packages are installed in that machine, so that it will be called as a web server. If database related softwares are installed in that machine, then that is called as a database server. Is this clear?
Clear, sir.
Yeah. Okay, so here the IRCT will be having all the web applications installed here. A web package will be there. In that web package, so this website will be available, so that whenever a request comes to this web server, that web server will take that request and it will read that request for whatever the user is requested, and based on the user input, it will delegate it to the requested pages, and that page will be sent back to the user as a response, and the user can able to see that response on the browser. Is this clear?
Clear, sir.
No. So
So,
now
sir, in web server, IRCTC is one application, right? Website, web application, right?
IRCTC will have one server. Okay. On that
Okay.
server, this web application will be installed.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. So now, like IRCTC, now what we will do is we will create one web server. Okay. In that web server, we will launch one page. I mean, we'll create one page and we'll try to access that page from any other machine with the help of internet. Okay, now IRCT is already created by IRCTC company and we are using it. Now we will also create our own application and we'll try to access it. Okay, then you will have the complete understanding about what is the web server and how can we access the web applications. Okay,
Okay, sir.
so whenever we want to create any web server, so there are basically 3 steps, guys. First of all, we have to create one Linux instance. That is the first step. Okay, and the second step is we have to install the web package. Okay, so in that package we have to create our own application. Okay. After that, we have to start that server. If IRCT server is down, can you able to access the website, guys?
No, we cannot.
No, the server has to be on. That is the last step. Okay.
Okay, sir.
So I am not going to create one more Linux instance, guys, because already we have created, right? So this is the Linux instance. Okay. So we are done with the first step. We have successfully launched our Linux instance. What is the next step, guys? We have to install,
Windows package,
yeah, web package.
web package.
So we'll go to mobile extra. Where is our machine, guys? See, network software cost connection about. So we have to connect again, guys. Okay. Session SSH SSH use private key. Click Linux key. Okay, Linux key.pem open. Okay. Oh. So here, guys, we are at root directory. So what I am doing is sudo su. Okay, sudo su means super user do. Okay, super user do ante what does it mean is, so we are at this one. Okay, we are at EC2 user. Okay, this is the super user, like administrator user. So we are changing it to root user. That is me. I am the user. So what I am doing is sudo su. What does sudo su means? Whatever the administrator can do, whatever the administrator have the access, give me that access as well. I will also be having the same kind of access. Make me as a super user do whatever the super user can do. Make me as also super user, so that I can do whatever I want to do in this machine. That is the meaning of this sudo su. Okay. So just to remember these commands, guys. Okay. So no need to, these are not having any logical sense. Okay. So all these things these are the steps we need to follow. Okay. So we have to remember these things. That's it. Okay. Sudo su. After that, so when I hope you guys have, might have faced this situation, guys. So what that is, have you ever seen any notifications from Windows about, okay, these are the updates available on your Windows machine? You
Yes,
will get
sir. In the
notifications in the
notifications we have
bottom
seen.
right corner. Hey, these updates are whenever you start your laptop, and as soon as it get connected to the internet, so it will pop up some messages. Hey, some updates are available. You want me to install or not? Have you ever seen such notifications?
Yes, sir.
So if Windows releases any updates, so whoever using Windows operating system, it will push those notifications. We have done some changes. If you want, you can update. In the same way, Linux is also make some updates, right? We have to install if there are any updates are available. Okay. So what is the command is yum space update. Okay. Yum space update means if there are any updates are available on Linux, those updates will get installed. Okay. So here, guys, so these are the updates are available. So at the end, you can see, is this okay? YDN. Okay. Is this okay? You want me to update or not? We have to click on yes. Why? Oh. So updates are complete, guys. Okay. And right now we have clicked yum space update. Okay. If we click yum space update, it has searched, it has investigated for any updates are available or not. If there are any updates found, and again at the end it is asking for the confirmation. There are some updates are there. You want me to install or not? If we click yes, then only those are updated. If you don't want to click yes again, you can directly give here that option -y, m space update space -y. That means whatever the confirmation we have given by clicking y and enter, if we give directly here, it will be taken automatically. If there are any updates are available, it will directly install those updates. It will never ask again for confirmation. Okay, see, did you get the point, guys?
Yes,
If
sir.
you don't give -y, what will happen is, if there are any updates are there, it will again ask us for confirmation. There are some updates are there. You want me to confirm yes or no whenever we are closing any window, guys. Okay, so let's say you are doing some work in your WordPad. You have done some changes. Okay, and you are trying to close the windows. I mean, Microsoft Word. What will happen, guys? Immediately a prompt window will open by saying, you have made some changes, but those changes are not saved. You want me to close this without saving, yes or no? Have you ever observed this?
Yes, sir.
So if we click yes, then the changes will be saved. If we click no, that will be without changing this, without saving the changes, the word will be closed. So, but if we enable auto save option in the word, do you think it is going to ask for that prompt window? No, right? Every time it will be auto saved, whether you click save or not. Every time you make any change, it will get saved automatically. So that again, we no need to give any confirmation, right? In the same way, here if you give -y, okay, if changes are there, you go ahead and update the changes. If you do not give -y, what will happen is, at the end again it will ask, you want me to make the changes or not? If you want me to make the changes, then click on y. Is this clear?
I got it, sir.
Yeah. So now we have launched one machine, I mean Linux machine, and we have installed with all the updates that are required. I mean, we are done with all the Linux updates also, and now our system is up to date. Okay. Now we have to install the web package. Here the web package is HTTPD, guys. Hypertext Transfer Protocol daemon. That is the web package. In that web package, we have to create the web applications. Okay. So how to install the web package? The command is yum install HTTP D. Case -y. If I give -y, it will not ask for any confirmation. See, complete. So our web package is now installed, guys. Okay. So currently we are at which directory, guys? Root directory. Okay. Tilde. This is nothing but our C drive in our Windows machine. Okay. So now we'll move to some specific folder. cd space /var and /www and /html. Okay, click. So now where are, guys? Under HTML. Yes or no? Earlier we were at root directory. Now we were moved to HTML. Are you following or not, guys? So I am just executing the list of commands in a sequential order. Okay, I am not doing anything suspicious things or anything very clever or any logical thing. I am not doing that. I am just executing the list of commands in a sequential order. First, I have installed. First, I have launched the Linux instance. Next, I have taken the super access by executing sudo su command. After that, if there are any Linux updates are there, I have installed that. And after that, I have installed the web package. And now I have moved to HTML folder, HTML directory. In this directory, I am going to create my file, my web application, my home page. Okay. Come on, guys. Are you following or not?
Sir, can you tell once again? Yum install HTTPD.
Yum install HTTPD. Yum install is the command to install HTTPD web package.
Okay.
Okay, now HTTPD package is installed.
Okay.
So that is the reason these www HTML folders are available now.
Okay, sir.
Okay, in that HTML folder, only now we are going to create our home page.
Okay, sir.
Okay, so what is the command is echo space my own Google. Okay, echo is nothing but whatever you type here, guys. So if you simply type echo space my own Google, what will happen is you will see only my own Google. Echo is nothing but a print statement, guys. Whatever you type here, and after that, if you click after echo, whatever you have typed, you will see the same thing. Echo is nothing but it is kind of resound, right? If you say hello in a loudly, you will see the hello again. Yes or no? In the same way, echo is a command which will show, which will give the output, whatever the input you have given. Whatever the input you have given, so the same thing you will see as an output. Here, my own Google we have given. So if I simply click on enter, it will come as my own Google one. Now, what I am doing, I am converting that output to this index.html. Index.html is a file, whereas this file will be created with the content having the text my own Google. Is this clear? So if you simply type echo space my own Google, okay, see what will happen, guys. My own Google has come. So if we type echo space hello, what will happen? You will see hello. So after echo, whatever you type, you will see that as an output. So what is the meaning of this command is, if you type echo space my Google, what will happen? My own Google will come. Now what I am doing, I am redirecting that output to this index.html. Okay, this greater than symbol, what it will do is it will create one file with index.html, and this output will be saved in that file. Is this clear?
Okay. Index.html is a file, sir. In that,
Yes.
it is saved my own Google, right?
It is saved with the content my own Google.
Okay. So if we don't write index.html, it is displayed directly. You are telling,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Okay, sir.
If we directly type echo space my own Google, what is happening after I click on enter? It is coming as an output. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So here what I am doing is, I am not getting that output on this terminal only. I want that output to be saved in a file called index.html.
Okay.
Okay. So now this var www.html, earlier the index.html file was not there. Okay. So now if you type ls is a command which will list out all the files that are available. See, in HTML, what are the files available, guys?
Index.html.
Index.html is available. So that is the reason you are able to see this file. So now let's say this is our web page. Like this, you can create a number of pages. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so application might be bigger one, but at the end of the day, what you have to do is you have to deploy that application in the web package only. Once that is done, how you will link one page to other page, that you have to develop as a web developer. Okay, so here for the sample purpose, how this will work, I want to show how this logic works behind the screens. So that is the reason I am explaining how to install a web package and how to create a sample web application. Okay, and how to access this. Now this machine is act as a web server. Why? Because we are installed with web package, and this is having one file called index.html. This is nothing but our website. Okay, So what is the last step, guys? We have to start our server. Yes or no? Now we have created everything, but did we start our server?
No, sir.
Okay. How to start the server? Service space HTTPD. HTTPD. What is HTTPD? Our web package, right?
Yes, sir.
And start. Okay. So redirecting to /bin system control start HTTPD service. So what will happen? This HTTPD service file will be invoked, and now our server is running state. Okay. So if you close this terminal, guys, what will happen? The server will also stops working. Okay. Now it is started. If you close this, it will be stopped only. Again, we have to execute all these comments if you want to start our server. Okay. Instead of that, you want your server to be always in running mode. What you have to do is check config. Okay. TTP be on. Okay. So that whenever you again restart your machine, you no need to restart your server. It will be in running mode only. Okay. Whenever you start your server, what will happen is this HTTPD service will be invoked automatically, so that you no need to start your server manually. Is that clear?
Okay, so it should be kept always on, sir.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. So now we are ready with our web server. Okay. Now how can we say that we can access through web server? If we can able to access this my own Google content, if we can able to see this content through any browser, then only we can say that our logic is correct. I mean, whatever the theory we have discussed is right. If we are not going to see this content from the Google Chrome browser, then that means our theory is wrong. Yes or no? Now we'll see this. Okay. Yeah. So this is the IP address, right? Your web. This is the IP address, right?
Yes,
Copy
sir.
this IP address. This is your web server. Okay. To that web server, you are sending the request so that you have to be in a situation to see the content. You can do this with the help of this as well as this one as well. Public IP for DNS. Copy this. See, the site can't be reached. We are not able to access the content that is available on web page. Why? Any reasons, guys? Any guesses? See. See, this is our machine. Okay. So this is the web server. Okay. If you want to connect from this machine to this machine, and if you want to make operations on this machine, what is the port you have to open, guys? Guys, so this is our laptop. This is one Windows laptop which is there in Sydney region. If you want to get connect to this machine, what there should be one port has to be, one door has to be
RDP.
opened, right? This is
RDP.
RDP port. Okay, but here, are we connecting to that machine, or are we trying to connect to that web package? See, guys, you are trying to access the Google website. So does it mean, are you trying to connect to that Google server? No, right? You are only connecting to that web server to access the web page. it doesn't mean the Google is giving access to their server, right? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So whenever a request comes, so what has to happen, guys? There should be one more port needs to be opened. Okay, that port is nothing but HTTP port. Okay, you want to connect to that web server through HTTP port. Through RDP port, you can connect to that machine. If you want to access the web package, if you want to access the website, if you want to access the web application, there should be one gate opened from your browser. That is nothing but HTTP port. Okay. So in the security groups, did we give access for HTTP port? No, right?
No.
We have given only SSH. Go to security. Okay. And this is the security group, right? We have created. What? Open a new tab. Okay. So here you can see, guys. See, inbound rules. What is the port we have given opened, guys? SSH port only. We haven't opened HTTP port, yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So now we have to open HTTP port as well. So click on edit inbound rules. Okay. Add rule. Okay. Here give HTTP. Okay. Yeah. Save rules. Okay. Now it is saved. See. Now I type refresh, guys. Can I able to see this or not?
Yes, sir. It's visible now.
Okay, now it is visible. Why it is visible now? Because
Port is
we have
open.
opened the HTTP port, which is required to accept our request and send the response back to us. Okay, so now can we able to see our own content or not?
Yes, sir.
So if you type this in your Google Chrome, then also it will accept. Okay, HTTP is not a secured one. So that is the reason if we choose HTTPS, then it will be a secured one. What is HTTPS? HTTPS means there will be some third parties are available. What they will do is they will give some certifications. Okay. So one certificate will be held by us and one will be held by them. So whenever a request comes, what they will do is with the help of, they will give two keys. One key with us and one key will be with them. Whenever a request is sent from the user, what they will do is they will encrypt that request. Okay. So once that request is received to us, we have to decrypt that request again. So that in between, if any hackers get our information, that will be in the form of encrypted form. Okay. So if HTTPS is there, it will be in the encrypted form so that hackers will not understand what the exact information is. Okay. In order to do that, in order to get that SSL, secure socket layer, one extra layer will be there. So that is nothing but SSL. So HTTPS, third parties will be give that certificates. If you look at SBI.com. Okay, if you click on SBI, so you can see this lock. Okay, connection is secure. See, you can see certificate is valid, issued to State Bank of India. If you click on this, issued to onlinesbi.com, issued by DigiCert EVRSA 2. This is one of the third party company. This will take care of that encryption and decryption methodologies so that the request will be more secure and it will be valid from 2022 to 2023. Okay, so here we don't have HTTPS, so that is the reason it is showing as not secure. If you change this content here, guys, okay, again it got closed. Okay. So again, by executing all the commands, and if you again change this content, you will see the new content here. Whatever the content you place inside index.html, the same content will become here. In that index.html, you can create whatever the content you have. If you want to redirect from there to some other location, you have to give the references of the next page. If you click on that next page here, then it will be redirected to the next page. Is this clear, guys? Any doubts? Hello?
Yes, sir. Clear, sir.
Okay. So I will be giving you the list of commands here. Okay, you can take a screenshot of it. Okay. Want me to give the comments?
Yes, sir.
Okay. What is the first command, guys? Sudo space su space hyphen. It's the first command. This is to get the super user access. Next, in order to install the updates of Linux, update -y. Okay. Next, we have to install the web package. Space install httpd space -y. Okay. After that, we have to move to the respective location. cd space /var /www/html. Okay. Next, echo. In between, you can type whatever you want, guys. My own Google. Okay. Index.html. Okay. So next, if you want to see the list of files that are available, you can click ls, but that is optional. Next, if you want to start the service http start. Next, check config hkconfig. Okay, check config http on. So these are the list of commands, guys. Okay, I am typing these in the chart window. You can directly take it from there. Okay. So tomorrow, launch the instance and execute all these commands and try to see that with the help of browser. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Any doubts?